thank you for being the best part of my life. And every time that things go wrong, you pull me up, I come back strong, oh yeah. 'Cause popes and kings have come and gone, but we're still going on a road, yeah. You heal my mind and bless my soul, touch my heart and made it whoa, yeah. So I thank you for the little things, the kisses and the smiles. And I thank you for being the best part of my life. And I thank you for the little things, the kisses and the smile. And I thank you for being the best part of my life. Being the best part of my life. Oh, being the best part of my life. Being the best part of my life. Been the best part of my life.